Hello everyone, I'm the Codesmith known as Akiri for the Flight Rising project. Today I'll be talking to you about energy, gathering, and your horde. Remember that what you're watching here is just a preview and everything is still subject to change. Let's start off with talking a little bit about energy. On your Dragon Layer page, you can view the energy bars just below the dragon portraits. You can see how full they are just by looking at them, or you can mouse over and see what their current energy levels are at. All dragons begin with 50 energy, which slowly decays over time, or can be reduced by losing battles in the Colosseum. Up here, you can see your clan energy. There's basically 3 different levels that your clan energy can be at. If you're below 20%, you'll suffer some negative effects for your clan. If you're between 20% and 80%, there are neither negative effects or positive effects. However, if you can get your bar above the 80% mark and keep it there for 3 consecutive days, you'll start receiving additional benefits. The only way to restore energy is to feed your dragons. To feed your dragons, you need food in your food stores. Up here you can see there's 4 different food types: insects, meat, seafood, and plants. Right now I only have 100 insects and 100 plants. That's not going to satisfy all of my dragons, because different dragons have different diets. Biggs is a guardian. Their diet consists of meat, seafood, plants, and insects. They're not very picky dragons. Wedge, on the other hand, is extremely picky. Fey dragons will only eat insects. A mirror dragon will eat meat or seafood. So that's just an example of the different dragons and the different varieties of food that they want to eat. So Bloodstone here is probably going to go hungry if I attempt to feed my dragons, because I don't have any meat or seafood. So I can't feed Bloodstone yet. To solve this, I need to go gather some food. To do that, I need to click on Gathering. Here on the Gathering page, there's a few things to note. Up in the top right, you can see that I have 10 gathering turns left. Every day, you get 10 additional gathering turns. They don't stack, so you need to use your 10 turns every single day. Now to solve the problem where I have no meat or seafood in my stores, I need to go hunting or fishing. To go hunting, I can select any of the 11 elemental zones to go hunting in. Depending on where I choose to go, depends on the different types of food I get. I'm going to go hunting in the fire zone. I got 3 black squirrels. When they're given to you, they're sent to your horde. I'm going to repeat gathering a few times just to get some more meat. You gain experience every time you gather. My gathering level has gone up to level 2. Back on the gathering page, and now I have 5 turns left. I'm going to use those on fishing, but I'm not going to go to the fire zone. I'm going to go to the light zone. Let's see what kind of fish they have. Alright, now I have 0 turns left today, so I can't do any more types of gathering until tomorrow. Yeah, I still don't have any meat or seafood items up here, because the items I earned from gathering are still sitting in my horde. There's a few different ways to deal with these items. You can click the checkbox here for the Serpent Tetras and hit Add to Stores. What happens is you can see that I now have 9 seafood. What I can also do is click the checkbox and change how many items I want to send to my food stores. So I only want to send 1 salamander to my food store. Another thing you can do is select multiple stacks. And you don't always have to put things in your food stores. You can also sell them for a treasure. I have 50,125 treasure. If I sell these items, I now have 50,390. Now to save time on checking boxes, I can hit Select All and send them all to my food stores. So now I have 22 meat and 66 seafood. Let's go back to my dragon layer. To actually feed the dragons, all I have to do is press Feed all dragons. Here's a list of all the food items that my dragons ate. Biggs is now fully fed at 50 out of 50 energy. Wedge is still only 39 out of 50 energy, because I didn't have enough insects to go around. It's all my Fey dragons that didn't get enough to eat. So next time I'm going to have to go out and gather some more insects. And that's all for energy, gathering, and your horde. Thank you for watching. We'll have another preview next week. If you have any questions or comments, Check out our various social media outlets for more information. Also, remember to keep your eye out on the social media outlets for additional beta opportunities that will be coming up in the next few weeks. Thank you for watching.